Alrighty. Welcome to the Thursday night stream. I'm your host, Apartflower39. Today I'll be streaming Bad to Bad Apocalypse. The game that is kinda like Stalker, but not really like Stalker, because it doesn't have a life. And along with that, it has anthropomorphic animals and people and some stuff. I don't know, alright? All I know is the fact that this is a mobile game turned PC port turned something else, I'm sure. Anyway, here we go. We're starting now. I started another profile. What the fuck? Why does it sit on easy on my other profile? Well, whatever. Anyway. So, yeah, Alright, we found Bayo. We found the rest of the boys and grills. And now what we're going to do is effectively go out into the zone and try and, I don't know, like get some stuff at least. Alrighty. So while I was dicking around with my... Okay, there we go. We got Bagheera slam firing now. That's great. Alright, so we got a more organized firing situation now. Now not everybody's like dumping mags, I guess. I don't know. Look at that. I love that. See that? That's literal slam fire right now. Alrighty. So right now, my whole plan right now is to pretty much explore the zone. This zone that is most definitely and most clearly Afghanistan somewhere. And so, yeah. Just give me a sec. I realize I have not been using my premier ammo. By premier ammo, I mean like my common ammo. To say the least, everyone's just been firing literal garbage. And so, yeah. No wonder it takes forever to kill some stuff. Wasn't sure I could make it through the night! Thanks. Alright, we got tomato soup, guys. I love organized fire. Look at that. Minimal reload time for everybody, baby. Alright. So I'm trying to think of what to talk about right now. Thus far, it's been very quiet on my end, I guess you could say. I've been playing a few games on my off time, so to speak, so there's that. Work is going alright. It's not like I really want to talk about it that much anyway. I'm trying to think. Nope. Let's see here. Another Civiver. Got some fabric. Let's see. Excellent. Alrighty. Let's get the fuck out. I can become stronger. Can you make more shit then? Because that would be great, you know? Making materials and the like. But no, apparently I don't have enough to even make the most basic of stuff. Great. Anyway. So yeah, I've pretty much just been playing stuff on my off time to some extent. I actually, no, actually, I've been playing Starfield for a while now. It's nothing really much is going on right now. Just waiting for the next expansion, I guess, whenever that'll come out. Was hoping to get a new update this month, or maybe it'll happen next month. But I was hoping that there was going to be an update this month when the developer direct, came out for Xbox and the like. I mean, Ninja Gaiden, had its, thing going on, so, I don't see why not. I should have expected something along those lines, being, the premier, first-party Xbox title it is, Who wouldn't have wanted to, see something happen, take advantage of, having everything shown off, but no, they showed off Doom: The Dark Ages, a game that, I'll be honest with you, I am looking forward to it, I am looking forward to that. I'd be more excited if they, announce a new Quake game, but, I'll take what I can get my hands on, so to speak, from id Software, despite the fact that they've ignored Quake like a redheaded child, even though it's arguably one of the more, prominent games of their lineup, along with Doom, and Wolfenstein, and kinda Rage, and a few other games as well, now that I think about it. Alright, but yeah. Who knows, maybe Doom: The Dark Ages will integrate more Quake-like stuff into its formula and the like. I would not mind that, to be honest. I really would not mind that. Doom may be eternal, but Quake is forever. Wait, no, that's... Wait, oh, two are synonymous, I guess. Still, though, you know what I'm trying to say, I want to see more Quake, and I'm not talking about Quake 2, with, the Strogg and all that, The Strogg were cool, but I want to hear more about Shimim-Nagorath! And, whatever happened to the Ranger and the like. I'm just saying, the Ranger's got some potential in him, too. I can't wait to hear about the Dimension Slayer or some shit. To be honest, though, that actually would probably fit the Ranger's feet, to be honest. I mean, how else do you think he killed Shimim-Nagorath, other than the fact that, using a dire orb to teleport into said being? That's exactly what happened, and, why not, I'm just saying, You wanna have you wanna have, like, 3 mythical, borderline overpowered people, existing in id Software's game, that's how you do it. BJ Blazkowicz, grandfather, Doom guy, the prodigal grandchild. But yeah, Doom guy, the prodigal grandchild, the Ranger, the distant cousin who's equally still as badass. I don't know, Alright, what do we got? More ammo. Could never scorn any ammo at this rate. At this point, I could probably make as much ammo as I'm spending. I could probably make the US Army's equivalent of munitions in, like... I don't think I can do that, actually. Now I'm saying that out loud. That's stupid of me to say. High-level casual hiking bag. Oh, yeah. We got a high-class hiking bag now, boys. Alrighty. Wilders, thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Doom the Dark Ages when it comes out. Yeah, when it comes out. I'll probably... I'm not sure if I'll stream it, actually. There's a lot of things I gotta reevaluate in terms of streaming currently. And it's how I approached streaming, to some extent. On one hand, I do want to stream games I've never played before, so that way I get, like, that first reaction type of approach. On the other hand, I also want to play more games that I haven't really played, to some extent. I mean, it's a give and take scenario at this point. It's like, on one hand, I could, have a more live, raw reaction. On the other hand, I could, have, like, a more quasi-experienced approach to it, There's an appeal to both. I kind of want to, like, show first off, first impressions type of deal, Because I feel like they get the most... I'm not sure the most impact is the right word, but they do convey at the very least... my sense of, like... It's like, oh wow, that's how it works? Alright, sure. That type of deal. It's like, oh yeah, I'm experiencing this with you. But at the same time, it could also cut down on a lot of time to, like, actually play some of these games. I don't know, like I said, it's a give and take scenario a bit. Alrighty, new zone, new me. Anything good on this guy? Fuel, great. Actually, hold on, this guy, he's got like garbage equipment. Give me a sec, let me give him something. That way he's not like suffering the entire way through. I gave him some new kicks and a hat. How's that? And the cat gets a new hat as well. Gunpowder, some candy. So Starfield's recently got a technical update. It's not directly to the game itself, but more particularly the creation kit, if I'm not mistaken. This was like 2 days ago about, and to say the least, the creation kit update adds like a bunch of new source files. Yeah, it adds in like a bunch of new source files that modders could use now. Give me a sec. But yeah, there's like a bunch of new source files for modders to use. I'm trying to remember specifically, I believe they were spacesuit, male and female body source files, and as well as, I think, weapon files as well. Alright, so yeah, it's like, yeah, those files are now being able to be used by modders now. So I think this means that I'm really trying to like think through the paces, because this is kind of sort of above me. Yeah, literally this is kind of above me in the sense that I don't think I understand this extended as in-depth as I like to think. But effectively, I think modders can now make custom items more effectively now with these source files. As well as, I think as well, make new custom assets as well. So it's not just, you know, like, say for example, with the body files, you can now make a new... You can now make a new, like, body mod or something like that, so theoretically you can make Caliente's beautiful bodies or something like that, right? Alright, we're back. We're back. Got some stuff now. Yeah, let's switch out Bagheera with Isabella. See if the Catwoman is... No, not Catwoman. The Fox Woman's any better. I don't know. Alright. Do we have enough to... Oh, yeah, we can now... We got basic shooting now, guys. We could shot things. I'll buy this because I know for a fact I'm not gonna get any of these fucking things any sooner. Let me see, what else can I get my hands on? I think that's really about it. Let's see. Any new gear I can make? Breacher gear. Ooh, it's great, but you know, I think I would like to get something better. I'll just opt in for the most basic gear possible. I've successfully created a bulletproof vest. Am I happy? I am never fucking happy. Now the amount of shit I literally don't have access to. Battle rifle. Anything I can make for battle rifles? No, I have nothing I can make for battle rifles. Oh wait, I do. I just don't have the materials to make anything decent. Well, I want to try and get the BR-15 because, well, for one, it looks cooler. But along with that, it also has more attachment options too, so there's also that. Oh, I can make myself a Russian handgun. Great. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I think that's the... shit, what was it called? Yeah, it's something with a G, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the Groza. It's something else. Let me see here. Grach! There we go. It's the 443 Grach. Alright, let's hit up a city or something like that. I don't know. Let's hit a localized population. See where we get. Get that fucking vest off. That's not for you. Although this is for you. At the very least now, he looks somewhat applicably decent. I guess. Alright, someone explain to me why the fuck the submachine gunner has... The submachine gunner's SMG is so shit. I know it's a Thompson, but you know, that thing spits lead like nothing. Yeah, grenade damage. You know what they say, if I'm not tossing grenades, am I really doing anything? The answer to that is complicated, to be honest. Oh my god. I love a coordinated offensive. This is what happens when an entire fire team just works together effectively. Let me see here. There we go. High quality iron. Can never have enough of those. I got duct tape now. Am I cool yet? Area cleared. Alright. Trying to think now. What else has been going on to some extent? I've been thinking about some things, I guess. I know I say that a lot, right? But still. Let's see, is everyone using the right bullets? Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I don't know. While I was looking around on Starfield's, like, various forms to some extent, I don't know, I've been thinking about the reception to the game a bit, as well as various YouTubers and influencers that would gain a profit from shitting on it. I'm thinking about like one person in particular. Yeah, I'm thinking about like one person in particular at the very least when it comes to that. Go. Oh, excellent. Give me a sec. I'm trying to... Sorry, apologies. I'm trying to, at the very least, congregate my thoughts a bit. You know what, I'm just gonna kind of spill it a little bit. Just go off rip a little bit. So I've been... Among many things when I was thinking about Starfield was, at the very least, what people thought about it. Now, for the most part, I myself have a modestly positive attitude towards Starfield, among other things I like to think. However, I'm also like to think that I'm somewhat tempered about it. It's like, yeah, no, I love the game, right? But I can also understand like some flaws as well as like some design choices that may not jive with everyone to some extent, you know? You know, I get that, you know, it's Bethesda games are, to some extent, a bit of a choice grade, as it were, in terms of, like, what it is you get out of them to some extent. Some people love them, some people don't like them, some people prefer older titles, which that is fair, other people prefer the newer titles, which is also fair, because, well, let's be honest, who started off playing who started off playing Morrowind first because that was PC exclusive before going over to Xbox. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, right now. Got this guy going on. Alright, give me a sec. Before I, concentrate my thoughts, I need to sweep this prick out. Son of a bitch. Aw, damn it, I don't have a defibrillator on hand. Shit. Shit, man! Oh, look at that. Pan is always gonna be there by my side. Everyone else just fucks off, but then you got fucking Pan. He's there to the end. Give me a sec. Oh my god, look at that. We went from a sleeping bag to a full mattress. It's crazy. Alright, give me a sec. May as well take Isabella along, because she's the only goddamn medic we got on hand. Rico, you're coming with us, because why the fuck not? Alright, let's get on back out there, shall we? Anyway, yeah, no, for the most part, back to what I was saying a bit. Yeah, no, it's kind of sort of like a choice... something like a choice grade, I guess you could say, to play Bethesda games a little bit. They always have, like, certain caveats, I guess you could say, attached to them. Well, caveats is a strong word. They always have, like, certain things about them. Like, for example, Skyrim is a streamlined version of Morrowind. Yeah, Skyrim being a streamlined version of Morrowind, and, or not Morrowind, Oblivion, sorry, Oblivion. Morrowind is, and, Oblivion is a streamlined version of Morrowind, and then, Fallout 3 is a, I want to say, collaborative culmination of everything Bethesda had learned up to that point into making their own unique spin on the Fallout games. I'm getting sidetracked. So, outside of my own perspective, as well as other people that are fairly optimistic, I wanted to, sort of get, a beat as to, what other people think of, other YouTubers talking about the game. And to say the least, the sentiment is kind of, sort of similar, I guess. Give me a sec, is this guy gonna come up, or no? Anyway, the sentiment is kind of similar, where, we admit that Starfield has its problems, all sorts of issues, to be fair. Things that I can't think off the top of my head. Alright, give me a sec. This guy is gonna be eating most of my attention right now, so let me just clear hot this guy. Alright, let's switch out magazine. Switch out bullets. Oh, fuck it, let's use the electric rounds. We got plenty of those to spare, right? Wow, that is doing a lot of damage to him, alright. You know, I'm sure the penetration ammo probably would have done as well, but it seems like this has more stop power to it. Alright, excellent. Got a DMR 556. And I got myself a new optic, too. Sweet. Is this right? Oh no, this is for the other guy. Alright. Well, first, let's get all this stuff off of him, so we give him his new gear. Yeah, you thought I was gonna leave you hanging high and dry? God, I wish. But no, I need you in optimal condition to actually, you know, shoot. So, to say the least, you're getting some decent-ish stuff. Didn't say you were gonna get all the good stuff, though. Yeah, so the sentiment around some of these negative talks of Starfield, I'm not sure how to describe it. I think technically it's the technical term for it is like essays about Starfield. Some of them, they do have points, but on the other hand, there's also the spectrum of them being like overtly negative for one reason or another. Again, Starfield is not without its reasons to be negative, but at the same time, it's kind of like they seem to go in hard on this one sentiment, and it's, I guess, give me a sec. I guess it kinda, sorta, you know, fits, but it seems a bit much to be hanging on to a few things, you know. I'm really trying to, like, think through my words right now. Because I don't want to come off as like, oh no, you can't have criticism, you know, that type of thing. But I'm trying to, like, find a fair assessment as to what it is I want to say. Because I know for... anyone's gonna frickin' turn my words against me anyway. Give me a sec. Alright, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, no, when it comes to, like, I guess, like, essays about Starfield, some of them do have a place, but another extent, they also have, like, they just harp on one tone, I suppose, instead of, like, having something that's, like, more broader and all-encompassing to some extent. Instead, it just preaches, like, one point, I suppose. I don't know. It's complicated to try to explain. It's complicated to somewhat explain social idiosyncrasies, I guess, to some extent is the word for it. I don't know. I'm really trying to, like, find words to speak and explain, but I can't because I'm more... This is a me thing, I'll say this. I am paranoid of having my words used against me. For one extent or another. Nope, what's this? Aw, sick. An undamaged vending machine. Let's break it! Anyway. You know, I suppose that's a me thing, where I'm more paranoid for one reason or another that my words will be used against me in some form or fashion. Not without reason as well, because, you know, internet being the way it is, and social media being the way it is, people love jumping on to certain words. They love to hang on to things that would supposedly incriminate you and the like. So yeah. Or make you seem like a terrible person. In either instance, you know, I'm gonna try and break that taboo of mine. That's something I want to try and do a little bit now that I kind of pointed out to myself. I'm somehow both equally offensive and inoffensive at the same time, and it's terrible. I say offensive, but mostly when it comes to, like, words and insults and the like, that's what it is. There I go again! Fucking trying to, like, cover my ass as well. Again, not without reason. Alright, I'm just gonna try and go for it, I guess. So when it comes to these video essays, to some extent or another, they all hold the same sentiment of just, like, being one note and really not expanding or explaining, like, the flaws extensively, or as well as even any positive traits as well. They always more particularly just hang on to one thing, or a handful of things, or rather, you know, or a handful of things, or even sometimes not grasp certain things. I'm trying to think specifics when it comes to Starfield. Among many things, the writing was something that was criticized to one extent or another, as well as its RPG elements not having the... Wait a sec. Yeah, among many things, I think it was like the RPG mechanics, the writing, as well as like storytelling elements. Even though I would argue when it comes to Bethesda games thus far... Wait a sec. Yeah, even though I would argue, as well as some other Bethesda fans would argue, when it comes to the writing of Starfield, it is probably one of the best of Bethesda's thus far. That's what I would say at the very least. The side quests, for example, are really well written, I would say. Even the main quest itself, despite the fact that it can come off as, you know, nihilistic diatribe, with, you know, it's like, oh, the universe is hopeless, you know, the world is empty and hollow, you know, whoa, 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 you know, that type of stuff. To another, on the opposite side of the spectrum, at least when it comes to the main story and its writing, the main story is more or less a vehicle for players to, like, visit key points of the galaxy. And it does take you to, at the very least, the major parts of it as well. Specifically, let me, give me a sec. Specifically, of course, if I'm not mistaken, New Atlantis, Aquila City, and Neon are the core areas that any first-time playing Starfield player will go through. That is the intent, and to say the least, it's only at the very least either after or even during the first playthrough that you begin exploring the wide, you know, galaxy system and the like. That is the incentive to another extent as well, is just pretty much, I suppose, for lack of a better word, get the story out of the way, or get the main story out of the way, so that the players can at the very least have a, you know, more incentive to explore a bit. Give me a sec. But yeah, they would have more incentive to at the very least explore around the universe, not tethered by just one single, give me a sec. Yeah, not tethered down by us. By the main story. I want to say that that kind of sort of applies to like some of the other Bethesda games, where people do kind of sort of play the main story a little bit before then actually moving on to the side content. Admittedly, that also works in vice versa as well. People do the side content first before doing the main story, in which, you know, to some extent or another, you know, some of them would take you to some of these other areas. So in either instance, the story does serve the purpose of, at the very least, introducing the player to the world and having them interact with certain things sooner. Yeah, having them interact with certain things sooner. Like, for example, when you play with... during the main quest, you could actually be incentivized to play with the... to side with the UC Vanguard. And if you... yeah, to side with the UC Vanguard and the like, right? In which, you know, that would theoretically be a vehicle for the player to join the UC SysDef, in which that would also be a vehicle for you to join the Crimson Fleet. And then you have you going to Neon, or no, hold on, give me a sec. Then you have yourself going to Aquila City, in which you would interact with the Freestar Rangers, in which that would be a vehicle for you to, like, you know, hey, you want to join the Freestar Rangers? And allow you to do that. You go to Neon, you can, you know, interact with, like, all sorts of stuff. And more particularly, of course, you can interact into going to Ryujin Industry. Or if you were, you know, interacting with one of their kiosks, as kiosk earlier in one of the two cities, like, again, Aquila City and New Atlantis. Although I think New Atlantis is probably the most obvious. You can, you know, at some point, like, join up and, you know, see what they have to offer to some extent, assuming you interacted with their kiosk. I'd say in that instance, now that I'm saying it out loud a little bit, it is a little bit clever in that respect, where, you know, theoretically the player would be... give me a sec. Yeah, theoretically, the player in, like, say, Skyrim, they would have to go out of their way to, like, join the Thieves Guild and go to Riften. Or they have to go out of their way to, at the very least, I'm trying to think, specifically any other factions that you can join. You have to go to, like, you have to go to Winterhold and join the Mages Guild or something like that. I don't think at any point in the main story you have to go to... oh, wait, no, you do, actually. That's right. In two instances, you do actually have to go to the respective areas. If I'm not mistaken, for the College of Winterhold, you have to go to... damn, even in Skyrim there's something like that a little bit. Because in Skyrim, you had the ability... you were incentivized to go to the College of Winterhold to learn more of the Elder Scrolls. And then in Riften, you would pretty much have to interact with the Thieves Guild. Or at the very least, go to, like, the Ragged Flagon. Yeah, or at the very least, go to the Ragged Flagon and try and track down Esbern. So, shit, even in Skyrim, it's had this fucking thing going on as well. So, yeah, no, it's... even in Skyrim, they kind of had that sort of thing. And as well, by the time you walk into Whiterun as well, you're gonna also meet the companions because they're outside killing a fucking giant. So you're gonna interact with those NPCs and be like, hey, what's your deal? It's like, oh, we're part of the companions. We're the equivalent of the Fighters Guild. So it's like, well, shit. Well, it's like, well, shit, where do I sign up? Oh, you think you got the stomach for it, huh? You see that giant fuck-off boat in the middle of town? Go there. It'll be cool. Shit, Skyrim had that as well. Are we sure that Starfield's writing is that bad? Not I'm just saying, pointing some of these things out and thinking about them a little bit. I mean, it's like, you know, normally you always hear about, like, people like, oh, I'm going out of my way to meet the Mages Guild. But then, you know, it's just like these little things, you know, that happen, you know, if, when you think about it in the gameplay sense, you know, and players, you know, if they didn't metatextually know, they would have naturally figured it out a little bit and, you know, traveled and seen these destinations. Are we sure this is... are we sure, like, they're as bad as people say they are. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, no, so... Yeah, no, there's like... Yeah, I want to say bad faith arguments made against Starfield. Again, some of them, the arguments sometimes are good, in the sense they have valid points. Certain bugs, design issues, as well as some other things I can't think off the top of my head because, to be honest, I can think of like a few other things that Starfield has issues with. But overall, overall though, I don't know. Some of these are just, I guess they're trying to be clip farms a bit. Is that even the right word for it? They're trying to like game the system a bit, trying to get like more people to click on their videos because they're shitting on a game that is deserving of it, but maybe not to the extent of this long and this, yeah, just being as long as it's been going for, I guess. If that's even the right word to describe it, I guess, as well. It's like Fallout 76 all over again, now I'm thinking about it. Fallout 76, people lambast that game for being, for lack of a better word, trouble when it first launched. It got better. Admittedly, that's not a good excuse. But bearing in mind that it is a online multiplayer game and not a single player game, kinda sorta, I'm not sure giving benefit of the doubt is the right word to say it, but it does give it some leeway, I would at the very least ascertain. I don't know, is that even the right way to say it? It gives it some leeway. Oh god, fucking, that's expensive. Alright, fine. Gotta go back out there again. But yeah, no, I'm really trying to like scramble my brain a little bit for why this sort of brigade exists. Again, it's one thing to have like, lingering pessimism and, certain feelings towards it. That's understandable, but to another extent as well, some people seem to have like a hate boner that just goes on for like a lot. It goes on for a good while, that's what I'll say. It's fascinating to one extent. It's just like, how much hatred can you even have in your heart before you realize, like, yeah, as I was saying, how much hatred can you have in your heart before you realize, like, well, maybe things have changed and, it got better, I suppose. Should have been like this in the beginning, but still, we're here in the end. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel a bit. I think there's probably still some people that are like lambasting Fallout 76 still, in which it's been a while since launch. It's like, I get it, you still have like, that sour taste in your mouth that gives you like that bitter sense of resentment that, it should have been like this at the beginning. But still, it's been years. When will you let go? When will you let go of that hatred in your heart? But yeah, that's where it stands a bit, to some extent. If I were to name off one person that I guess don't like, it would be, I'm trying to think. I'm probably gonna get some sort of hatred from it, but you know what? I'm trying. This is my New Year's resolution. Trying to become more confident with what I say a bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it'll backfire on me. But I'll say it what I have to, I guess. I don't like Luke Stevenson. It's not even for Starfield specifically, although that would be, arguably to some extent, it incentivizes a somewhat of an ignition point, I guess you could say. From what I understand of Stevenson's whole career, it was built off of plagiarism, if I'm not mistaken. And it was because a lot of his stuff came from H-Bomber Guy. Or at the very least, I think his most prominent video when it came to, like, Bloodborne. When it came to Bloodborne or Dark Souls was... Or, no, hold on. It wasn't Bloodborne or Dark Souls. I think it was, like, Soulsborne game, at the very least. It was copied verbatim by Stevenson's, and it was copied by him and taken from H-Bomber Guy, if I'm not mistaken. This is something that H-Bomber Guy brought up in his plagiarism video, in which the analogies he used for, like, Bloodborne did not apply well to any of the other Soulsborne games, particularly Dark Souls and Demon Souls, given the fact that those games were kind of sort of much more slow and methodical by comparison to Bloodborne, which is much more aggressive, visceral, in your face, and requiring a lot more aggression compared to Demon Souls or Dark Souls. I mean, because at that point in time, the shield was pretty much the king in meta way of playing. Any other way of playing is, you know, extra to some extent. You know, using a great sword, using, you know, dueling weapons, using daggers, spears to some extent. The real king would have been anyone using, like, a one-handed weapon in one weapon in hand and a shield. That was arguably the king way of playing Souls games. And Bloodborne changed that a lot. Oh, look, listen to me, now getting into my own little thesis about Bloodborne and how it changed Soulsborne games and the way games were played now. Anyway, Stevenson's... the best way I could describe the way I feel about him isn't so much as, like, hate. Like, you know, I have a burning hatred in my heart against him because he slighted the one game I like. No, it's more particularly the fact that, I don't know, his content is, like, kind of sort of like a grift, as it comes off a bit, is the way I would describe it. It's kind of sort of like, he doesn't seem like genuinely invested in anything he's talking about or saying. He's just sort of saying it because, you know, it's popular, and, you know, that gets him the click and money, you know? And, you know, that's a fair thing to do, you know? Do what you gotta do to get money, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, don't try and, like, pretend you give a shit, because I know for a fact you don't give a shit. That's what it feels like to me, at the very least. It's like he's trying to portray himself as like, oh, I care, guys, I care about this thing I totally am talking about, when in actuality, he doesn't. For fuck's sakes, if you're stealing content about a game that you suppose, a game series you like, Soulsborne, what the fuck does that say for the rest of the shit you're talking about? A sec. Go. Hey, let's drink some chocolate milk, guys. Let's all subject ourselves to literal liquid poison. These are all animals, and so these are all animals, and so pretty much them drinking chocolate milk is just funny to me. Especially when you account for the fact that the wolf is literally deathly allergic, or cannot consume anything that is chocolate. Oh, excellent. I got a weapon core. But yeah, that's kind of sort of how I feel about some of these essayists as well. Sometimes, you know, they have their heart in the right place, but kind of sort of, they have their heart in a place that is, you know, misguided to some extent. You know, sometimes it's a little more closed off than it should. Sometimes, you know, they have their own biases that they are entitled to, but may not actually be fully indicative of, like, what other people or a majority of people feel. But I digress. Sometimes, you know, watching some of these essays feels like it's not really about the content itself, but it's you spewing the words in a angry and vitriol tone, is what I'll say. It doesn't sound like they're genuinely caring. It just seems like they're trying to, like, get your attention through hatred and anger. And I admit, sometimes I myself have at times, you know, spoken in a more passionate tone than I intend at times. But nevertheless, I suppose you could say I care a little bit. I care in a way that is, I guess, unique to me, in which I suppose that argument could also be applied to some of these other people as well, saying the things they're saying. But I'm not sure if that's really 100% as well. I know I could speak for myself, but some of the others, or, you know, some people that I would, you know, allude to at the very least, I'm not sure it would be appropriate to even apply the same principle to some extent. Again, you know, you could, but where do we... Yeah, we could, but, you know, where do we, you know, draw a sort of delineation, I suppose? Alright, let's see here. I can now make myself some actual weapons. Yeah, I can now make myself an AK-12. The worst AK! Bring Isabella along, because she's the only medic character ever. Alright. Join the squad, Isabella. Come on, Rico, you're the only one who could actually see shit. Alright. Yay! I now have an AK-12. You can't lie to me. That's just verbatim an AK-12. Don't you look me in the face and lie. You know, I know when you're lying. I smell it on you too. Alright, let me see here. Where's the grenade launcher? There's a grenade launcher. Look at that. That is a that is a grenade launcher if I've ever seen one. Does anyone have a flashlight I could use? Pan, I'm gonna have to take away your flashlight because I'm point man, technically. Oh, I can now get stocks too. Anyway, I got an AK-12, guys. Am I cool yet? Actually, is there anything I could get for... I feel like I don't want to leave Pan, you know, out to hang dry. I'm an asshole, but I'm an asshole with standards. Let's see, is there anything I could get? I think I could give him a tier 2 optic. There we go. Oh wow, that is a modest improvement, I guess. If there's an improvement, that was one, I guess. Alrighty. I need you to ditch the flashlight. Now get lost, Gator boy. We need that fox woman, because she's the only one that's a medic. Why is she the only one that's a medic? I have no fucking clue. Because the developer thought, hey, you know, we got everything else here. Yeah, we got everything else here. Let's throw, like, one medic in there, for shits and giggles. Damn it, I want to get myself a second gen. You know what, fuck, I'm gonna get myself a stock. No, I'm taking that stock. That stock is mine. Yeah, full AK-12 now, baby. You can't beat my AK-12, boys. Is there any gear I can make? Congratulations, Fox Lady. You now get this bulletproof vest. Alrighty, excellent. Is there any other weapons I can make? I don't think it would be... I don't know. Do I have enough resources to make another weapon? Okay, I do. So let's see. What can I even give her? Oh, God. Alright. So it's either, alright, I think I got enough resources to get an SMG-9, in which that should be enough for her. Enrico's already got a DMR 5.56, so he's full set to go. You can't stop the AK-12, boys. I need, like, more resources. I don't know where to go. Let's go west of wherever that is. Actually, I think that's the city, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I realized I did not get grenades. Oh, well. Now, I'm not sure if it's me, but I kind of sort of yearn for the days where gatekeeping was one of those things where, you know, was a lot more common, I guess. Nowadays, everybody's got to be included in everything, you know? That could be taken the wrong way, but when it comes to fandoms, I don't know, it's kind of like one of those instances where it's like, yeah, no, it's cool that there's more people, but, you know, at the same time, it's also cool to have, you know, people that actually understand the material well. I don't know, maybe... I'm thinking, maybe in pursuit of, you know, trying to appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. Ooh, philosophy! Alright, but yeah. Alright, let me see. We're coming up to the giant mech that's gonna fucking rip us a new one. So let me see, is there anything I could do to augment my guys further? Didn't I have a scope? Oh, wait, no, I think I gave it to someone else. Well, no, I'm thinking about the generic scope, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Didn't I have, like, a... There we go. Oh, look at that. He gets an Elkin scope. He's fine, you know. He's got a Spectre DR. Hold on. Is everyone using... Okay, good. Keep dumping mags. We'll surely kill it somehow. What do you get? Burning a hole through the munitions. Damn it, I'm the last man standing and I have no AED. Hey Beowulf, drink some chocolate milk. It'll bring your spirits up. Totally won't kill you or anything. Excellent. Oh no, I dropped a chocolate bar. Oh wow, okay. Oh boy, burned a hole through all my shock ammo. Time to switch over to the penetrative one. It's not as good in terms of damage, but it'll have to suffice. Did that thing just retreat back to its original position? No. Did it just go back to its original position? Let's see. Come on. Oh, it did. Okay. Hold that fucking line. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. There we go. Excellent. I love it when things work out the way I want them to. Let's see here. I think I can now afford to give Pan some other stuff now. Let's see. Give him a new stock. There we go. I'm sorry I took away your thing, okay? You know, I needed it more than you, you know, with you being, very, close battle-oriented. Me, I actually have a battle rifle, so, you know, I'm actually decent. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Recovery rate. Well, let's say this. He's gonna be a great slayer. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. Can I make anything more? No, I don't think I can. Let's see. Submachine gun. I have more than enough materials to now make the SMG-9. I just now need to get the final core materials, I guess you could say. Time to eat poison. Literally. Oh, look at that. He was willing to donate to us, guys. Give a round of applause to the... whatever that guy's name was, I don't remember. Let's see, Defender kit bag. Yeah, seems better, I guess. You face a guy with an AK-12, which is now fires... Actually, hold on. Why the fuck is the AK-12 classified as a battle rifle, even though it chambers 5.45 by 35? I mean, it's a lower caliber in theory, and it holds 0 better than most. But still... Yeah, but still, why is it that it's classified as a battle rifle at that point? I was just chambering 7.62 by 51. You know, point through it with Winchester, effectively. Right, excellent. Got some components. Oh yeah, I got a breacher hat now. I could give that to Pam. It's not gonna be good as my defender helmet, but still, it's better than whatever the hell he's wearing. And besides, who doesn't want to see an angry panda with a hat on? Congratulations, you're now wearing some okay shoes. Alright, let's see. SR-21. Or 24, sorry. Alright, I got a bolt-action sniper now. Great. Fantastic. There we go. Now, if only I wasn't wearing this police uniform. Not that it's bad. Well, actually, it is kind of bad, actually. It's like the fucking... just barely scratching bottom of the totem pole right now in terms of defensive equipment right now. Who the hell's this wandering merchant guy, huh? What's his deal? I want to know what his angle is, if I'm being honest. What's your angle in all this, huh? Who are you working for? Who are the Patriots? Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got 3 guys with flashlights now. It's great. Love it. This is what I'm talking about. We are cooking now with kerosene. Or whatever flammable liquid we have on hand. We are cooking. Alrighty. I don't know what this hard case remain is, if I'm being honest. What is this? Expanding storage. Okay, I see. Let me see. We go westward to get more materials from the city, but right now we're kind of sort of scraping bottom of the barrel, actually. Alright. What do we got? Excellent. More materials. Can never have enough. Let's see. I still need like one more component if I want to make the SMG-9. Defender vest. Is this any better than what I got? It is, but I need to get the actual XP behind it. Let's see here. +7 and... okay, well that's just all around better. I don't see why I shouldn't make it. Other than the fact that it's a camouflage. Oh, well actually, Let's see. Defender... plus defense... 0.8 defense and more experience gain. You know what? Let's just go with that. Do I have enough gems to buy the, There we go. You know, actually, does she sell... no, okay. I was gonna say, if she sold it, I'd be cool with it, but, you know, I can't. Alright, fine. Exchange one of my gems for it. My gems! Make it already, damn it. Defender outfit. Lovely. I now have the defender outfit. And I can now make another AED, because I never have enough of those, it seems. Yay! I now got myself a full-on battle dress uniform, boys. Look at that. The wolf is now looking okay. Now the panda's a cop. Actually, hold on. You're third, so there we go. I don't forget the people I pick up on my playthroughs. Okay, sometimes I do, but that's because some of them are just kind of like whatever. Let's see. Is there any cloth I could buy? Oh yeah, you have everything under the goddamn sun except cloth. Great, the one thing I actually needed, and you don't have it. Anyway, with Bayo now being, you know, properly kitted up and the like, and I now look like have a ragtag team of just people I assembled off the street. Fucking Pan looks like he's fucking Pan looks like someone I just picked up off the lot, and then you got friggin' Rico, like just a hiker, and then you got Isabella, just some random woman we just brought along who uses an SMG. Let's see, how much health? No, not how much health. How much experience do I? Alright, that much. A worthy foe. Oh, great. Another elite enemy. Not really that much of an apex, is he? There we go. Deeper into the city we go. Alright, let's secure a foothold with me getting the helipad repaired. I should have more than enough materials to actually repair the helipad. It's not like it's that much in the first place. What was that? Was that a sniper? I just love the fact that the Apex and the enemies have the ability to roll, and yet for some ungodly reason my characters don't have the ability to roll. What is this absolute horse shit, man? Let's see. Let's see here. Get me more scrap, boys, because I could use it. Is it because a human was quick? Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. Let's change out with Rico. Oh, look at that. It's a big ol' fuck you, filter right there. Shit. Alright. Let's all sleep together, guys. Because why not? That's how close squads are, right? Alright. Alright, let's press the advance. Let's get moving! Second generation laser sight. Who's gonna get that laser sight? You know, I've been kind of shafting Pam a bit too much. Let's give him back his laser sight. This time, it's a different one, of course. Not the same one. Alrighty, excellent. What I wouldn't give to be able to use just heavy metal armor. God, that is the dream right there. Heavy metal armor. Let's see, come on. Alright, got some components, some ammo, and gunpowder. God, I know for a fact that if I want to actually, like, make any real substantial progress in the game, I need to, like, commit more time to this, much like Tactical Breach Wizards. Yeah, let me look up something. Alrighty. So, okay. Alright, yeah. There's one thing I want to look for. I want to look for where the merchant is. That's what I want to find out. You know, I want to do a nighttime excursion run if I can help it. I think it would be an interesting endeavor to undertake. Along with that, it will also be something that would be profitable too, so there's plenty of incentivized there. Oh, would you look at that? Another Breacher Bulletproof Vest. Who's gonna get that Breacher Bulletproof Vest? It's Rico, because he was the second character I picked up. What time is it right now? Because I do have a cutoff time going on for right now. I started a lot, well, not that much earlier to be honest, than I usually do, but still early enough. Oh, another Breacher hat. Excellent. Focus fire, break their defenses, make sure they regret all their decisions. Let's see what we got. More materials. Can never have enough of those, I guess. Another Breacher hat. Yeah, now we got everyone wearing like some sort of gear now. Excellent. Man, Pan is just eating shit. What the fuck? Like he's the one drawing the most aggro. Man, the game just does not like Pan. Oh, an MG3. What's this? MG3. Okay, that is just... okay, so that is... that is the MG42 if I'm not mistaken. Let me look up if I got that name right, because it's been a while since I last thought about it. Yep, yeah, that is an MG42. Oh yeah, I got some chocolate. we're all gonna get some poisoning tonight. Alrighty, there we go. Let me see. Oh, okay. Alrighty, yeah, we can now make stuff now. I've decided to make a SMG9 because that's the only thing I could possibly give this character that is in my party. Alright, congratulations. You've graduated from using a Thompson to using a TMP, if I'm not mistaken. Well, on the upside, if we ever get another flashlight, we know who to give it to. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is totally gonna work out, guys. Totally gonna work out for her. She's wielding a TMP with a bottle on it. What could possibly go awry? Actually, she could use a shield compared to... Ah, bullshit. You're telling me that you can't use this fucking SMG with this thing? Fine. Fine. Be that way, game. Be that way. Anyway, now she's got a... I guess... Who's gonna get the pistol? Yeah, I'll take the pistol. Fuck it. I'll be the one with the shield. Get not equipped in slot 2. God damn it. Okay, fine. Be that way, game. Be that way. Let me see. Is there any additions I can make to this? There are not. Okay, well. So what's it gonna take to upgrade this thing to be... Alright, okay. So let's see. Oh, interesting. So... Okay. Can I make any new... Okay, excellent. I can now make more medicinal supplies. Oh, okay. I see how it is, game. Fucking asshole. Fine, be that way. I'll just carry the generic bandages because I have that in mass quantities. Actually, I'm gonna look up. There's a skin I want to get my hands on in-game. Yeah, there's a skin I want to get my hands on in-game, and specifically it's called the Tailless Legion. It's pretty much the outfit that the bad guys in the last game wore, and I want it because it looks cool. Because goddammit, why the fuck did the developers make the bad guys look cool? Is there any profit here? No? Okay. I love the sound and smell of unified gunfire. Oh my god, the ground drone. Another elite enemy taken care of and squared. At this point, Bayo's the only one that literally looks like an actual tactical soldier. Everyone else looks like a bunch of like redneck hicks. We just banded together around the guy with the tactical shit around him. It's like that guy knows what he's doing. He's got himself them BDUs, you know? Those battle duty uniforms or something like that, right? Let's see. See, where am I right now? Okay. I guess we could press down south. Damn it, there's no fucking, no merchant around here. EB's detected a chore component. Squad mates, material drop increase. Oh yeah, can never have enough of that. Alrighty, can never have enough materials to play around with. And Isabella is just great, though. The problem I have with her is the fact that her cooldown timer is just completely and utterly shit. And so as a result, you know, I have to fucking wait with my dick out effectively just to get, you know, any sort of, like, healing out. I mean, I could do it individually, of course, but still. She has the most, like, boosted efficiency with it. Currently, the way she uses bandages is just phenomenal, and it's cheap. Why would you want to invest in anything else other than that? If I don't have to spend as many rags and bandages, you know, I'll just bring Isabella along because of that. Let's see here, alright. If only we moved faster. Oh well, what can we do, I suppose? Actually, did we get any new gear? No? Okay. No, it's fine. It's cool, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So fine. Actually, I gotta step away for a sec. Apologies, I had to do some light cleaning up. Anyway, I'm back. Let me see. Alright, I got like a short amount of time I could spare, so within the next, I want to say like 10 to 15 minutes is when I'm gonna wrap things up fully. And by that I mean like give my closing stuff, I suppose. Let me think as well. Oh my goodness, I got collections. So we got 3 boss slayers, or 2 boss slayers, and you got me. Where does Bayo fit in all this? I mean, what classifies as a tank in this game? Because I know that I saw like... Yeah, I know I saw the, like some forums that there's like some builds you can make and ready up. And it has them without like tanks and shields and the like. So what will classify as that? Like support? See. CTSD, and then there's the charging shield. Let's see. I mean, mobility is still the same, so what's the difference other than statistics? This one has better recovery, and this one has not as good as recovery. So what the fuck's the point? Alrighty. I really should look into team composition a bit. Right now I just have Rico, like, tagging along because, well, having better view of everything is, you know, decent. It's great. I wonder if the gems were meant to be, like, microtransaction currency. Probably were, to be honest. And now they're just like rare finds you get in the overworld. Oh my gosh, we found another streamlight, boys. You know what that means? Everyone now has flashlights. And they can now see in the dark. If one flashlight goes down, another takes its place. And then another one after that. Another one after that. And it just continues on, alright? It's like a fucking Ponzi scheme, you know? It's like an MLM to some extent with the way it works, you know? You get one guy with a flashlight, and then you get another guy with a flashlight, and then you get another guy with a flashlight, and then you get another guy with a flashlight, and then you get another guy with a flashlight, and he just keeps on going and going and going. Alright. You know, I really should... No, I don't think it really... Yeah, no, never mind. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself about something specific. Although I want her to check later, actually. Alright, let's see here. Dale! Come here! There we go. Cannot equip a compensator. She can't equip a compensator either, so we're at an impasse. So let me see here. What does Dale's skills consist of? Okay, so he's... Alright. So he's the guy that could benefit from using a shield. Time to improve the base camp. How are you gonna improve the base camp? It's already as improved as it gets. You already got like every other function under the goddamn sun. There we go. Oh, would you look at that. Slightly better. Alright, well, we got Dale now with the shield, so that's worth something, I guess. Fuck it, let's get the grenade launcher. What else am I gonna spend my gems on? Timers that don't exist? Okay, now that's just kinda cursed looking at it. I got an M203 grenade launcher attached to an AK-12. How the fuck does that work? Let's switch shields. Dale's just got a fucking... That's just unfortunate. Alrighty. Now let's try going here, so that way I get some more stuff. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What is shown on the loading screen is I think is like specifically made for like, by H&K. You see my brothers? Wonder where they set up shop. Now, would you look at that? There's also another guy selling grenade launchers. Sweet. You know what? You can never have enough. Why have one grenade launcher when you can have two? That's right. My brother Pan can now become one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Got another first aid kit. Oh yeah, that's beautiful though. Look at that damage. Alright, let's get to some grinding, shall we? If I can help it. I'm gonna grind some materials into sawdust at this rate. You know, it's not like I'm gonna ever use the pistol, if I'm being honest. I'm just being a fucking hog over this. Alright, let's give him proper equipment now. I mean, it's not that much proper, but still, it's better than what he was rocking out before. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that, 3 flashlights. It's like, hey, are those flashlights shining down my downwind? Yes. Oh, sweet, another boost. Let's see here, what do we got? Additional damage to shield. You know, let's get more range. It's not likely I'm going to change Bayo's main weapon for anything else. Having more range and distance is great. Especially if I don't have to rely on Rico. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rico's cool and all, but still. If I could, you know, make this more versatile and the like, that'd be great. Look at that. Dale is hanging on like a champ. If only I could give him a flashlight underneath that thing. Ooh, here we are in the cold tundra. Oh god, we got overrun. Focus fire, damn it. Focus fire. Damn it, mission failed, boys. We'll get him never. You see Bayo just fucking limping back. Alrighty. Pan, why don't you join me? I mean, you only got yourself a 5-finger salute last time. What could possibly go awry now? Alright. I'm gonna wrap things up now. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up again whenever I can. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, but I would not hold my breath over that. And of course, this upcoming weekend I will not be streaming again because of work. I might pick it up again, though, at some point. I will not say when, and I will not make that promise lightly. But I'll just leave it at that. So, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you want to see more, as I said, I'm probably going to pick this up tomorrow, but I would not... when I say I wouldn't say never, but just be wary of the possibility of me not being able to. And, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. See you next one. That being whenever I can get to the next time I can stream. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.